loves, my name is Brianna, and for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 tips and hacks for going to Disney with a baby and a toddler. It's crazy. My son Landon just turned 3 and he's already been to Disney World twice and Disneyland twice. Presley just turned 1 and she's already been to Disneyland and Disney World. So we've become a bit of experts on going to Disney with baby and toddler aged little ones. So I hope that these tips are helpful if you're thinking about going on a Disney vacation with your kiddos at an earlier age. Definitely do it. You will not regret it. But if you do have some kiddos that are preschool aged, I partnered up with Natalie Bennett, and on her channel today, she's going to be sharing with you her tips for taking preschoolers to Disney. She just went on a Disney World vacation with her twin boys. Her family also has a family vlogging channel, so make sure you check out Nat, Wes, and the rest. They just had a baby girl, Haley, about a month before Presley. So I followed Natalie all throughout my pregnancy with Presley. I feel like she's a friend and I've just gotten to know her so well. And then it's been really cool watching her baby updates with Haley, because then I sort of get a month preview of what's going to happen with Presley. So it's been really fun to connect with her and follow her on her family's journey, and she just has such a beautiful family. So I hope when you're done watching this video, you go check out Natalie's channel and subscribe to her as well. I know you guys are going to love her. All right, since this is Disney themed, as you listen to these tips that I have for you, I would love to hear your Disney tips and hacks. What is your one thing you've learned if you've gone to Disney? Share your knowledge in the comments so that other folks can read those and learn from you as well. Let's dive into hack number 1, pack your own snacks. Food in the parks is pretty pricey, especially if you do decide to do some of the sit-down dinner options, but you can bring in as many snacks as you want. Disney doesn't stop you. This also includes drinks, so you can bring in a cooler, you can bring in a ton of food. Take full advantage of that, because you will be on your feet all day. You'll probably be a bit hungrier from walking around. You'll definitely be thirsty because of the heat. You will want food and drinks on hand at all times. Hack number 2, attach something to your stroller. We stayed at the Polynesian and we ended up tying a lei around our stroller, because oftentimes you park your stroller in the parking lot and the attendants end up shuffling the strollers around just to make more space. So it could be hard to spot your stroller when you get off of rides. So we attached these leis to our stroller and it made it super easy to spot our stroller amidst the hundreds and thousands of other strollers. Tip number 3, I would make a reservation for at least one of the character meals for whatever characters your kiddos are really into. There are a lot of options, from meals with the princesses, meals with Pooh characters. There's an awesome character breakfast at Chef Mickey's we went to that has all of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse characters. If your little one is into that, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto were all there, and you get a bunch of food. And I just think it's better than wasting time in the parks to wait in line to see characters. I would rather use my fast passes on the actual rides than also use them then for some of the character lines. That is an option, worst case scenario, if you can't get in for a reservation at these character breakfast, lunches, or dinners. The only caveat there, those character meals can be a bit more expensive. So if you are on a budget, just be really picky and choosy for which one you decide to go to. And depending on the age of your little ones, they'll be free. That leads me right into tip number 4. Go right before your kiddos turn 3. If you're debating at all the right age to take your kiddos, I think Landon was perfect. We went the week before he turned 3. He thought everything was so magical, and we didn't have to pay for his admission, because you don't have to pay for a park ticket until your little one is 3 years old. So to me, it was very economical for us to go for a week to Disney, because both he and Presley, we didn't have to get tickets to get into the park for them. Tip number 5, if you can swing it, we really liked staying on the monorail. We actually did this both of the times we went to Disney World. We stayed at the Grand Floridian when Landon was a baby. He was about 15 months old. And we stayed at the Polynesian for part of our stay this time. And it's so convenient to just push your stroller, because it's packed with all of this food and snacks and diapers and extra changes of clothes just in case. I'm that planner mom, I know. But that way we could kind of play it by ear if we decided to stay in the park a little bit longer. And it made zipping back for nap times really, really convenient. Now, a lot of the hotels that are on the monorail can get pretty pricey, especially during peak times. So maybe strategically plan your visit. There's a lot of blogs out there that give you really good tips for the least expensive times to stay in certain hotels. So that could be something you look into too, because maybe you don't have to necessarily plan around a school schedule if your kiddos are the same age as Landon and Presley, and you could take advantage of some of those less expensive price times for the resorts that are on the monorail. They are the Contemporary Resort, the Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian if you're staying at Disney World. And if you're doing Disneyland, pretty much all of the hotels in the surrounding area, whether they're actual Disney properties or not, you can walk to the parks. Like Disneyland is much more of a walk up to park. But we did stay at the Grand Californian when we just went in December and met up with Tara Henderson and her family. And it was so convenient. She even, the one day when she met us, like we were in the hotel and it's a secret entrance to even get into the California Adventure Park right from the Grand Californian Hotel. So it's really convenient and easy if you're getting back for nap times, or if you do need to do a clothing change or anything like that. It's nice to be very close to the park so you can maximize every minute of your day and enjoy the parks as much as possible. Tip number 6, if your kiddos are napping more than once a day when you go, plan on some on-the-go napping in the parks. For my kiddos, napping in the parks was the norm, and it actually allowed us to just spend a lot more time in the parks instead of going to and from the hotel. We definitely played this by ear a lot of afternoons, but they were generally so overstimulated that even Landon would fall asleep in the stroller. So we just kind of let them sleep. We would walk around. There's so many sights to see. There's so many fun things to look at. There's always either characters or parades or other fun things that you can still take in while your kiddos are napping in the stroller. You can walk around and have a really fun time. When we were at Animal Kingdom, actually, Adam found a really cool bar area. So I remember we just got some margaritas and some hot pretzels, and we just walked around and kind of did a little lunch snack on the go while both of the kiddos were taking a nap in the stroller that day. Tip number 7, get to the parks early. If your kiddos are in the baby and toddler age range, you're probably waking up early anyways. I would recommend trying to get there right before the parks open. That way you can take pictures while your kiddos are fresh in front of the castle or the Epcot ball or whatever the site is that you want to get that really cute family picture for the day. Get there early so you can go right to the kiddie rides and get in line. When the park opens, they'll start the rides right away. You'll probably be able to walk on a bunch of things really quickly within that first 30 minutes to an hour, and then save your fast passes strategically for later on throughout the late morning to afternoon before nap time. And then that way you can get on as many rides as possible before the nap in case you have to go back to your hotel for nap time. Hack number 8 goes in accordance with that, but definitely use the app at Disney World for your fast passes. It makes planning your day so much easier. And for Disney World and Disneyland, on their apps, they'll tell you all of the wait times of the rides, if anything is broken down. So if you are playing it by ear, doing it a little bit more spontaneously, you can check that app and see the wait times for everything to see if it's within reason for you to wait in line for certain rides. You can also get directions, how far of a walk it is to things. It's really convenient for just knowing where anything you might need in the park is located. And the other thing I loved about it at both Disney World and Disneyland, Disneyland was running a special even. It was $20 for a pass for the day, which I know isn't that cheap, but you could walk up to any of their photographers anywhere in the park, and they would take as many pictures as you wanted, and you would get then all of those photos downloaded digitally onto your phone. So for $20 to get super high quality, good family pictures, and that's what I love about Disney. They're so friendly, and they took their time to position us and make our pictures look really, really nice. And another hack that I know I've heard and read on a lot of other Disney blogs, if you do ask any Disney photographer to take something with your personal camera or your phone, they always say yes. So they're just genuinely nice. But for me, especially because I'm so regularly posting pictures for you guys and want good pictures to print out for my kids' scrapbooks and for photo albums or frames in our house, I was willing to pay that $20 because for the day we got a ton of amazing, super high quality pictures that were really nicely taken because they're staked out in front of the best photo opportunities throughout the parks. So I took full advantage of that. I thought the $20 was definitely worth the investment. But either way, you can always ask the photographers at these really great places and locations for photos to take your picture on your phone or your personal camera too. Hack number 10, my like mushy gushy sentimental side is coming out. I still think my hormones haven't quite stabilized after stopping breastfeeding with my daughter because she just quit on me. Really sad, but take as many videos and pictures as possible. You definitely want to be in the moment, but the videos that I created, and this was even why I started my YouTube channel, because I wanted a place just to have these really special memories and vacations collected and kept forever for the kiddos throughout the years. Those YouTube videos are the ones I cherish more than anything of our vlogs, from when Landon was a baby at Disneyland and Disney World. Now we have Presley's first time at Disneyland and Disney World, and Landon asks all of the time to watch those vlogs, and it's just so special to me to have those videos captured for them, because I know they're not going to remember. Landon might remember a bit, but he's probably not going to remember much as he gets older, and Presley probably won't remember that much. But the fact that they always have those videos and these pictures to look back on of such special and just happy times for our family at Disney World and Disneyland, I feel like I could never take too many videos or pictures when we're there. But I definitely still get to be in the moment and enjoy it, don't get me wrong. But I just will cherish those videos and pictures so much, and look, anytime I have a sad day, I feel like I can watch them and just get instantly happy again, because Disney is just so magical. All right, those are my 10 tips for Disney with a baby and a toddler. Make sure you head over to Natalie's channel and watch her video as well. I'm sure she's got so many good tips, and she just always has the most beautifully edited videos. As a creator on YouTube, I'm always very inspired by her content, because she takes the most beautiful shots and edits it all together so nicely, and she's just so kind in general. So I really think you'll enjoy her. I hope you subscribe to her as well if you're not already subscribed to Natalie. And if you did come over from Natalie, I would love if you could introduce yourself in the comments below, because I love getting to know, anytime I have new subscribers, a little bit about you, where you're coming from, if you have kiddos, what you're interested in. But yeah, I like to engage with you guys and get to know you as well, since you're becoming a part of this community. But hope you enjoyed these tips. If you'd like to see more videos with a Disney theme, let me know any ideas that you have in the comments for more Disney themed videos. If you have any questions about planning a Disney vacation, let me know that in the comments too. I've gone to Disney quite a bit now, so would be happy to answer any questions that you guys have or make some more videos on this topic. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, loves.